Hello everybody and welcome to Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver Remastered. Prepare yourselves for what is likely going to be the most judgmental playthrough you've ever seen of these games. The reason is I have played these games to death. I have played Soul Reaver so many times, Soul Reaver 2 even more. So, and I've even done a full retrospective on the entire series. So I have thoughts about the way these games should be. And so if the remaster does not do something that I like, I'm going to call it out. I have a few things in mind already, but I'm going to wait until we get to those points to talk about. I have problems, especially with Soul Reaver 2, but let's go with Soul Reaver 1 and see just how much this remaster does for this long, almost lost classic. Oh, I love Legacy of Kain. Let's see what let's just get going. And what? There we go. I do like, this looks great, but new game. I'm expecting better controls, tighter gameplay.
Deified.
Love the high quality of the video.
Few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants.
I honestly would have hoped it touched up the cutscene a bit more, just make it more modern. I don't know. Then again, they're just restoring. They're not really changing.
And more
divine. I love this cutscene so much.
The state of change and emerge with a new.
It's incredible how generic the other lieutenants look in these cutscenes.
Some years after the master, our evolution would follow. Until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward.
That's such a horrible thing. Literally rip the bones of the wings. Oh.
There was only one possible outcome. My eternal damnation. I, Raziel, was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, to burn forever in the bowels of a lake of the dead. Cast him in. Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell. An eternity passed, and my torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me, and yet I lived.
Raziel,
That song goes out of Midrashim. It's a good song.
You are worthy.
Ooh, I like this.
I know you, Raziel. You are worthy.
What madness is this? What
I like that. That appearance, like the Elder God, the eyes.
death?
The eyes has really just become a thing much later in Soul Reaver 2.
Did not survive.
I'm gonna look at the original trailer, the original opening, to see if it appears there, because I don't remember it appearing there.
Choose oblivion over this existence.
The choice is not yours.
I am destroyed.
You are reborn. The birth of one of Cain's abominations traps.
Do love the model, very close to the Soul Reaver 2 and Defiance models. Very great, very good.
And that, Raziel, is the demise of Nosgoth. There is no balance. The souls of the dead remain trapped. I cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their destinies.
Meaning you can't eat them. You parasite.
Yourself. Or if you prefer,
Avenge yourself.
settle your
Ah, Tony J, such a great voice actor.
him and your brethren.
Such a loss.
Free their souls and let the wheel of
I mean, granted, he wouldn't be alive.
use your hatred to
You know, he would have to be like 90 something at this point, or even older if he was still alive,
my soul reaver.
or even over 100 if he was still around. But my God, such a great voice actor. Okay. Let me check the options. Options. Sound. Language. Subtitles. Control. Yeah, same thing. UI is a bit cleaner. More or less the same thing. Camera is a lot less sensitive than it was in the when I was playing it for the retrospective for the old version.
Gates twist space, laying a path across great span.
I think more games should use the way Soul Reaver did teleporters, where you literally just step through and you're in that other place immediately.
You have much to learn, Raziel. When you are ready, this barrier will be dissolved.
Alright, I need to interact with the thing and turn it on. But right now, there's nothing to interact with. Like, there's no portal to use yet. Sneak, 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 sneak. Something that is only useful for Raziel in cutscenes. Not at all in any of the gameplay, but yeah.
You are weak. You must feed.
The old hunger has left me. I have no desire for blood.
You are changed. Your bloodthirst is replaced by a deeper need. You have become a devourer of souls. To sustain your strength, you must hunt the lost spirits of the underworld and consume the souls of your enemies.
Come on, more. Feed me more. Full health. Same controls as before.
Your
good.
wings, though ruined, are not without purpose. Take hold of them as you leap, and they will carry you across this chasm.
Take your tattered wings and glide. Now we get to the actual meat of the thing. Combat.
What scabrous wretches are these?
Shua, the scavengers of the underworld. Their feral hunger has claimed countless souls, spirits who now shall never find their rest.
I do like the... I mean, they still look more or less the same, but... Okay. Oh, shit. in the other games where those things can feed on each other and regain their power. Just cool mechanic, really. The interesting is the engine with which this was made, the Crystal engine, is the same engine that was used for Soul Reaver 2 and Defiance. Same engine, maybe different versions of it, but same engine nonetheless. So theoretically speaking, a remaster could use assets and some stuff from Defiance in this game. Theoretically, you could remake this using the Defiance version of the engine or tweak that version.
These portals are your conduit between the spectral and material realms. With their aid, you may gather matter and will yourself to become manifest in the physical world. This is taxing, however. Your strength must first be fully restored. You require no conduit to return to this plane. You may abandon your physical body at any time.
Coolest thing is the morphing technology they implemented to shift physical and material, the physical and spectral realms. That is awesome.
Too many wounds, this fragile matter will dissolve.
Yeah, that won't happen too soon. Hey. Cool thing is, I do like that the compass changes color.
You are young yet, Raziel. You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses. Immersion in water, while not fatal, will dissolve your physical body, forcing your return to the spirit world. Be aware that in the spectral realm, water has neither heft nor lift. It stands as thin as air.
Little splish and splash. A little icon, kind of reminding you, use the attack button to get it going. Okay, let's see how the scavengers look.
Do you not recognize them? They are the children of your brother, Duma.
That's impossible.
Oh, they look amazing.
Could not be kin of our high blood.
Oh, that's such a good model.
Suppose that time stood still for you, Raziel. Much has changed since you passed from the world of men.
The thing is that down there we go. That's a health piece right there. Are we still, to quote Raziel from Soul Reaver in Soul Reaver 2, we don't yet have the means to get that.
Physical wounds are fleeting. A vampire's immortal flesh begins to close as soon as it is cleaved. Vampires need only fear those wounds that impale or inflame. Water scorches like acid, and fledglings are devastated by sunlight's touch. I would have to modify my tactics to suit my foes.
Unfettered from the flesh, a creature's soul fades swiftly into the spectral realm. Draw it in quickly, Raziel, or you will be compelled to follow.
I don't need it. Hey, look at that. It has the same nonsense from the original version, that sometimes the grapple does not work and throws them even if you're pressing the button. Interesting to see.
Your physical prowess surpasses what you knew in life. Even massive obstacles can be moved effortlessly.
Box pushing, the real gameplay of Soul Reaver. To be fair, it's also the core gameplay of most original Tomb Raiders. It's, it's just the times. Box pushing was a thing. In fact, you know what Soul Reaver did that was amazing? This. Just simply like omnidirect, like, 4-directional movement for boxes without needing to shift your position. Corresponding to the box, you need to move to one side to push to the left. You know, like you do have to do, for example, like Resident Evil or Tomb Raider. Give me that. The Sanctuary of the Clans.
The Sanctuary of the Clans, reduced to ruin. Beyond these walls lay the pillars of Nosgoth, the seat of Kain's empire. How humble it now appeared, collapsing into the dust of its former magnificence. And yet, I had only just emerged. In the instant between my execution and resurrection, centuries had apparently passed.
Yeah, buddy.
The world is wrecked with cataclysms. The earth strains to shrug off the pestilence of Kain's parasitic empire. The fate of this world was preordained in an instant by a solitary man. Unwilling to martyr himself to restore Nosgoth's balance, Kain condemned the world to the decay you see. In that moment, the unraveling began. Now it is nearly played out. Nosgoth teeters on the brink of collapse. Its fragile balance cannot hold.
Okay, the same. This is free luck. Give me my spear, give me my spear. That's good. And who needs to sneak? I'll just jump over him. I have never in any playthrough attacked that vampire. Always jump over him because it's pointless to interact with them. Same with the other guy in this corridor. No need to interact with them. Okay. Let's unlock the first teleporter. The symbols for the Lake of the Dead, the whirlpool at the center, and the two ends of the platform. Oh, wait. Ah, the Lake of the Dead. These achievements are ridiculous.
Remained constant. The endlessly swirling vortex of the abyss. My tomb and the womb of my rebirth. Though much of Nosgoth's landscape had changed, these cliffs gave me my bearings. My clan territory was to the west. I was anxious to see how my descendants had fared during the centuries of my absence.
Ooh, buddy, I have bad news for you. Your clan didn't fare that well. Excuse me. I love how they shimmy to the side and like, hello, surprise, we're here. How was it that I got rid of the thing? No. Oh, there we go. There it is. We're gonna do something in advance. This is a much different playthrough for someone who knows where most things are. Even then, I don't know where all the health upgrades are, but a lot of the important stuff I do know.
Desolation. My once proud kin wiped from this world like excrement from a boot. I knew the hand that wrought this deed.
I mean, what did you expect, buddy? What did you expect? So far beyond the visual aspect, there's really no change whatsoever. Again, given the given the fact that they could have, I personally would have used. I mean, that would have been a remake, not a remaster. But maybe, you know, using the assets with a different version of the engine. I don't know. I mean, some of that had to be done to upgrade the visuals. You know, tweaking some part of the source code. That's my assumption, but there are things that I would have liked to see different. But you know, the original experience is solid. No, not changing it is fine. This is, after all, not a remake. I need to remind myself that it's not a remake. Time to go have a chit chat with buddy bro Melchiah. Honestly, it's so weird for me to be playing this after I very much did a full playthrough of all of these games about a year ago for the retrospective. So playing them all over again. Oh, that's I don't know. Part of me is like, oh, do I really want to put myself through that all over again? Because I love these games, but you know, there is such a thing of playing the same game over and over again. Please. Wow, not even voice, like lip movement for this poor guy? Really? I do love the design of the Malcolm, his children. But slightly disappointed that piece of dialogue did not have an upgrade, or I mean, it's a second of gameplay, but still, you know, that could have been done. I'm not gonna attack you, buddy. A part of me thinks that shouldn't you be attacking me, or is this? Are you supposed to be here, sir? I don't think you're supposed to be here, but I'm not gonna attack you. I got no beef with humans.
This charnel house bore the unmistakable marks of Melchiah's clan. To what depths had our dynasty plummeted if these ghouls were the descendants of my high-born brother? Were they so debased as to recruit fledglings from the desiccated corpses here interred?
I need a snack on the way to Milkaya. Thank you. Okay, so it's control and Q to throw that off. You know, it's something I would like to see someone do. Restore, restore some of the original concepts for Soul Reaver, like the original ending for the game and so on, as like a what-if scenario.
Which retained much of its previous human frailty. This weakness, it seemed, was passed on to his offspring. Their fragile skins barely contained the.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing about Milkaya in his backstory. The fact that his soul was constantly his skin was constantly decaying. So he literally skinned his victims and wore them to, you know, maintain his pretty form. Kind of thing that you learn by reading the like the game manual for Soul Reaver. That lake there will be more relevant once we can go underwater. We can phase through things. For now, it's pointless. Defiance became much more combat oriented. This game, on the other hand, is a lot more freeform adventure. Combat is not really that necessary. This is one of my favorite transitions in the entire game. Out there.
Beware, Raziel. These wraiths are vampire spirits, fettered too long in the spectral realm. When their vampire natures adapt to this plane, they become eaters of souls.
Oh, I like their redesign. Well, their upgraded design.
Their corpses.
Nice little sheen they have on their skins. Oh, buddy, come here. Come down here and face me. Thank you. Well, now we do one. The other thing we need to do over here is Okay. Oh, where is the right, we need to push some blocks. Yeah, it's not gonna let me. So, push. Buddy, when did you respawn? What the freaking hell? You. That dude almost took me out. Oh, I changed the camera, so I moved to the wrong direction. Really? You're getting fast respawns from these guys now? Feed me. Oh. And now we return to the spirit realm. I love this. This is a puzzle, basically, and I love it because it teaches you that very much physics do not work in the spectral realm. So that's how you make things, you do things there. Oh, both sides are the same. Oh, now we can push this in. And let's pull this away from the wall. From here, I think we start going down to the different levels to reach Melchiah's throne room, so to speak. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, now we do it. As we push this down, it lands here. Then we take this other block. No, we bring this other block here and push it on top of this one and then climb up. remember if it's here or... Ah, yeah, we need to move them both. Over here. Awesome. This game was... I love that new players to Soul Reaver are always getting lost. Like, I don't know where to go. And for anyone who knows, you know, what to do, it's actually not that long of a game. It's actually fairly short-ish. Wow, you're burrowing now? That's the first time I've seen that you guys do this. Will the soul reach up here? Oh, yes, it did. Thank you. Hey, lads. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here, lads. Tag me. No, you're not approaching the sun? Aw. You're smart. I'm going to willfully ignore the lot of you. Okay, now here we are in the big elevator. Time for us to get down. Start moving some blocks around. Give me this. Hey guys, how's it going? Oh, right, there's a couple of levers. Oh, here we go. There's the one. Yeah, there's the thing that brings them close and makes them turn. I knew I was forgetting something. This turns the big thing on. Look at the duck, look at the duck. Set forth the machinery of war! This is... Oh, God, I love these games. It's incredible, the Legacy of Kain, particularly Soul Reaver. Hey, buddy! Yeah, all hail, all hail. Yeah, I agree. All hail Legacy of Kain. Don't worry, I'm not gonna attack any human. I ain't got beef with any human. We're good. I'm your avenging angel. Just gonna look around here. Nope, it's this way. Now we're gonna go down a level and it's gonna be pushing some fiery boxes. One down. 3 to go. I remember it's 4. Think. Oh well. We'll find out soon enough. Yeah, it's 4. It's 4. They go on 4 corners of the platform. Or is it 3? No, it is 4. Wait, I'm gonna go this way. That way I can just need to turn left and it'll connect to the place. Now it drops. Look at Doom. Skadoosh. Isn't Skadoosh from the Kung Fu Panda? Think? Whatever. There we go, that's 1. Two. Three. And 1 more. Down we go. Time to meet Brother Dearest. This is not faster, by the way. I just do it because I like it. Time to talk to little bro. Let's see what you look like, Melchiah.
Show yourself, creature.
Do you not recognize me, brother? Am I so changed?
Okay, ooh, a bit more definition to the amalgamation of bodies, some skeletons. It's easier to see what is going on with him now, but still a blob, more or less.
What has become of my clan? Answer me, little brother, or I will beat an answer from your horrid lips.
Everyone is afraid, sibling. You awake to a world of fear. These times of change are so unsettling. Do you think I feel no revulsion for this form? Do you believe for a moment that our Lord would risk his empire upon an upstart inheritance?
Enough riddles. What are you saying?
You are the last to die.
Come here, bro. Come here, bro. Come here, little bro. Oh, Melchiah. Buddy. Brother. Get over here. I have to come get you. Hey, buddy, come here. Come after me. Come at me, bro. Literally. Look at that. Something unlocked. What could it be? Come over here, bro. Come here, buddy. Come here, bro.
Tell me, Melchiah, where can I find Cain?
The master is beyond your reach, Raziel. He makes himself known when he sees fit, not when commanded.
Dun, 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 dun. Bye-bye, buddy. I don't know how he was talking at that point, but that's always been a funny thing for me. But now, there can be only one. Time for the quickening.
You have done well, Raziel.
Am I reduced to this? A ghoul? A fratricide?
Elevated, Raziel, not reduced. Consuming Melchiah's soul has endowed you with a new gift. Insubstantial barriers such as these are no impediment to you in the spectral realm. Will yourself to pass through, and you shall.
Yeah, Melchiah could do it in the physical realm, but you're still kind of a loser, so for you, spectral realm it is. Now, see, that's something I would have preferred if they did it. If the animation was more like the Defiance one, which is like a step, literally like a step through. This feels a bit more natural. Again, how feasible that is unknown. Camera still goes all over the place. That hasn't changed. Okay. We're gonna head back the way we came, into the lake, jump in the water, and there's things to be done there. And after that, we're gonna go into the portal room, head back to the early rooms near the Elder God, and collect a couple more things.
To the sanctuary of the clans, Raziel. Melchiah's soul has endowed you with the means to gain entry. Beware, however. This hollow derelict is abandoned, but not uninhabited.
Yeah, there's vampires there and Ariel. Sorry, buddies, you can't cross, but I can. Time to do the forge. Stone glyph. Force Glyph, I think. Force Glyph? Yeah, Force Glyph. Is that the, is that an Apraptor? Like the soda, like the, you know, sewn eyes? Something I've never been sure about, if that's supposed to be a representation of an Apraptor. Force Glyph. Yeah, Napraptor. Alas, poor Napraptor. That answers the question now.
These glyphs empower you with elemental lore. Each spell exacts a sacrifice of energy, however. Use them sparingly and wisely.
Cool. Now go back to Spectral. Let me heal up again. Just so I can get back to the material realm as soon as I'm done with what I'm about to do. Which is cross over. I don't need to fight him. I just need to go through here.
These artifacts enhance your stamina, enabling you to prolong your material manifestation. Gather 5 to complete the emblem, and thereby augment your strength.
These are game items that'll increase your maximum health, Raziel. Imagine if the Elder God just went full breaking the fourth wall. These are collectibles, Raziel. Take them to unlock random nonsense. Yeah, no, for this I need swimming. I can't go there yet. I think this is the way to the to where I want to go, which is a portal room. Is this the way to the portal room? No. No, it's not. I'll just return to whence I came. This is the way to the portal room. Yeah. I always make that mistake. Right. So we're gonna go back to Raziel's territory. Actually, no, let's go back to the... Let's go back here. This is a better place to start because I can go where I need to go and back. Ooh, though, this will be a bit of a... No, I'm actually going to go to the entrance of to the Raziel territory. I'm gonna come here. And from here, run back to the area of the Sanctuary of the Clans. We're still not done with the collectathon. We are heading into the area near the exit. Well, right before the Sanctuary of the Clans. We're heading here first. Now, do I need to head back to the first portal? Oh, it's here. Oh. Now we're heading to the sanctuary. Which is gonna involve another trip to the spectral realm, but I can't go through doors in the spectral, so gonna have to be this way. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Look, I disappear. Oh. Almost got the full pizza. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste time with you guys. I'm just gonna come here. Eat. And fight now. That soul took the long way around. Come on, man. Is there another piece of the pie around here? I don't remember. In any case. Yeah, and that's the return trip. Verified. Now, I'm very interested in this cutscene. Hope they did something with the animations, because Kane comes across really stiff in this cutscene. No remotes, just stands there awkwardly.
Raziel. Kane. The Abyss has been unkind.
I am not a fan of this animation. Of this visual thing.
What have you done with
I'll explain later why.
You have no right.
What I have made, I can also destroy, child.
My problem is, the voice sounds one way, the look on his face looks utterly bored.
Conscience.
Look, there's nothing.
Only when you
Nothing, I mean, tweak an eyebrow, something.
question my judgment. Your lifespan is a flicker compared
compared to the mass of doubt and
And
regret
this thing was a
I
flat,
have borne
matte
since
face, like
Sylvanus
no
first turned me
moving
from
parts in the original. I mean,
to know
you could
the
have
fate of the world.
given him a bit more of an animation
Poisonous of my
here,
every deed.
convey a bit more
Can
emotion
you even
with a
begin to
reskin.
conceive
I don't know.
what action you would
This
take
feels a
in
bit
my
flat.
position?
Flatter, really.
Integrity.
The original. The original was a limitation of technology. Even that laugh is like ha 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 ha.
See what has become of our empire. Witness the end of an age. The clans scattered to the corners of Nosgoth. This place has outlasted its usefulness. As have you.
The Soul Reaver, Cain's ancient blade, older than any of us and 1,000 times more deadly. The legends claimed that the blade was possessed and thrived by devouring the souls of its victims.
Sounds like
For
someone I
all
know.
the bravado, we knew what it meant when Cain drew the Soul Reaver in anger. It meant you were dead.
The blade is vanquished. So it unfolds. And we are a step closer to our destinies.
And he looks completely bored.
I swore I saw a glint of satisfaction in Cain's eye when the Soul Reaver was destroyed. I did not understand the game that Cain was playing, but I knew the finishing move.
From this moment and ever afterward, you and this blade are inextricably bound. Soul Reaver and Reaver of Souls, your destinies are intertwined. By destroying the sword, you have liberated it from its corporeal prison and restored it to its true form, a radiant blade, its energy unbound. No longer a physical blade, it can only manifest itself in the material realm when your strength is fully restored. Once manifest, it will sustain you.
What are you, little soul?
I have a problem with this.
Another of Cain's creatures come to taunt this bound spectre.
I did not intend to disturb your rest.
Rest. A body is needed for sleep. Flesh and bones are required to recline. No, child. All I may do is watch and remember, ceaselessly conscious as this wretched world's history unfurls. Ghastly past, insufferable future, are they one and the same? Am I always here?
How have you come to haunt these pillars?
Cain refused the sacrifice. The pillar of balance, corrupted to its core, stands as a monument to his blind ambition. Now these pillars serve only to bind me here, my prison and eternal home, thanks to the avarice of your master, Cain.
That bastard can claim no allegiance from me.
Then we share a common foe, Raziel. Return here when you have need. Ariel remembers what others have forgotten. Far in the eastern mountains, a stifled titan stands in mute surrender, unwilling host to a parasitic swarm.
Okay, now here's my problem. One, again, I would have made Ariel a bit more expressive. I mean, if you're retouching, retouch, please. The other thing is, why keep this sword as this way? If you're gonna be retouching and essentially unifying the models, I mean, you have Soul Reaver 2. You could tweak the look and feel to match Soul Reaver 2 for Raziel. Why not make the sword look the way it did in Defiance, where it actually looks like the Soul Reaver? It's just something I would have done. I would have aimed for. Seems a bit of a waste not to. At least for me. That's my opinion. That's something I would have always wanted to see with a remaster. That, you know, change the way this looks. Doesn't matter how it handles. It can still be, you know, blindly swinging like this, and the one in Soul Reaver 2 could, you know, handle the same way. Functional, I don't care. But visually, mod this to look like the Soul Reaver in Defiance. I think I'm going to leave it here for this episode. At 1 hour, and up to Kane. So next up likely will be Sephon. Maybe the tomb of the Seraphim. Though it could just be Sephon, because the cathedral is a fairly chunky area. But thank you for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.